Sorry, I turned that down. But anyways, I just got out of the shower. I'm just getting ready for a chiropractor appointment, and then I'm going to my friend Charlie's. We are all hanging out for like the last time before we all go to college. And I have on this robe that my mom just got for me for my birthday. It's so comfortable. I have a ton of these little travel sizes, so I'm gonna use this for my hair, and then I'm probably just gonna let it air dry. I was nannying all today, and we just went to the pool, so I got to lay out for a little bit. But anyways, I wanted to come back and kind of talk about some of the questions that people had in the last video. Okay, I genuinely can't talk. One of the first questions that people asked was, am I still doing school? And I am still doing school. I'm doing it online, and I'm also at the same time getting my real estate license, but not because I want to do residential. I want to do commercial, and I've been talking to a lot of people that are in that industry, and I have a company that is really wanting to hire me as long as I get my real estate license soon. It's just been such an answered prayer because that was one of the things that I was really stressing about, and I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I am just really excited. Also, as you guys know, it's been a huge adjustment because I'm thankful that I'm not a type A person and I'm a type like C or B, whatever you call it, because I did have a lot of plans for my life that I really wanted to like happen, but I am super go with the flow, and so it's been a little bit easier for my mind to adjust, and I feel like I'm fully adjusted now. But I am still kind of grieving the fact that I don't have a family, like husband, before I had a child, and that I didn't get to finish my degree at the school that I wanted, and just everything that comes with that. I'm also trying to put together a playlist for my get readies with me, so if you hear music in the back, I'm working on it. But my 5-year plan, or like 10-year plan, whatever, hold on, you couldn't hear me over that music. But I am kind of just going with the flow, but at the same time, I have a lot of new goals for myself, and expectations, and I'm just really glad that I'm able to get my degree. I definitely do plan to move out of Indiana. I just don't, that kind of has to be flexible, and I don't quite know exactly when I'm going to be able to do that, how I'm going to be able to do that, where, all of that, but I do want to stay as close as I can to my family because they're going to be such a big help with just childcare, and I literally have the best place to live ever. So I'm kind of putting that thought on a pause. You are also looking at a girl that literally has the biggest FOMO out of literally anyone. I constantly want to be around people. And so that has been a really big adjustment, but if you're going through something like this and you think that you can't because you are just too social, you will still have opportunities and you will meet so many new people, and I have a lot of things that I'm really excited for coming up, and it kind of makes it more exciting because I don't get to do it as often. Me and my family have a couple really big trips planned for next spring, which is awesome. One of the places is Scottsdale, Arizona, so I need all the recs. I also change my makeup every single day. I think I'm gonna use this as bronzer. I also need makeup recommendations because my makeup sucks. I think also a big thought that comes to mind, like especially like for me right when it happened, was I was just so concerned, and I was like, nobody's ever going to love me. I'm never gonna find someone to marry that wants a kid. And that's been something I've really had to like surrender to God and just kind of trust in Him and His plan for my life. And I know probably it is going to be a lot more difficult, and I'm not even really thinking about it because I'm just so in the zone of like becoming a mother, and it's not really like one of my top thoughts anymore. But I think a lot of that anxiety has been lifted, and the more I talk to people that have been through similar situations, I hear a lot of just incredible stories of them meeting people, but I do think that it does really weed out a lot of the bad guys because the person that I do end up with is going to be really special because he not only has to love me, but he has to love my son. And I truly do think that that has to be a very selfless person. I genuinely think there needs to be a study on showers after the pool because they feel 100 times better. And I also like did everything. I like did a hair gloss and all of it, and I just feel so good and refreshed. These videos are also really helping me do my makeup because I usually just don't feel like doing it like ever. So I am so sad to go over to my friend Charlie's because I just don't want to have to say bye. But I am super thankful, and I have the best friends in the world that a lot of them are coming home to visit Crew after he's born. Also, my eyebrows literally got ruined because I went somewhere and they took off my entire eyebrow, so now they're like, I'm letting them grow back in. Because I had like full eyebrows and she literally made them paper. I like walked out of there and I was like, you're kidding. I think I'm also gonna put mascara on, which is rare. Anyone also ever lose their lip liner every time in their bag? I literally feel like I'm looking for it for 10 minutes every time. Found her. But also, I want to answer any more questions that you guys do have. So drop your questions below. But anyways, I hope you guys had the best day. I am just going to go eat dinner and then go see my friends. I'm also so gonna get one of those ring lights so the lighting's better. Anyways, bye!